The warning signs of child abuse were often missed or not acted upon, but this wasn't out of an effort at an institutional cover-up, they said. It was generally out of ignorance or naivety. But back in the 1990s, during which many of these offences took place, the report authors found there was often a feeling that without concrete evidence or a specific allegation from a child that nothing could or even should be done about suspicions, and that the English Football Association failed to ban two of the most prolific abusers from involvement in football. This is what the report's author, Clive Sheldon, had to say.
Institutional failing by the FA. They acted far too slowly in developing their child protection arrangements once they were aware of child protection being a problem within the sport, and they should have done more to keep children safe. There were also failings by a number of professional clubs, including Crewe Alexandra, who were aware of information or rumours about abusers, and they should have acted on that, and that may have kept children safe.
Well, the English Football Association's boss has issued what he called a heartfelt apology and said there was no excuse for the organisation's failings.
The legal team who conducted the inquiry did issue a series of recommendations to improve safety. What were some of those suggestions, and how have they been received by the victims and the families of the victims?
Well, the recommendations pretty much all surround safeguarding training for people at all levels of the sport, all the way down to player level, to ensure that everyone knows how to spot the signs and know what to do if they do suspect that there's child abuse going on, and that all league clubs will need to appoint dedicated safeguarding officers. But victims of abuse in the sport, such as the former England international Paul Stewart, said that football has to learn from these mistakes to ensure it doesn't happen again. But there have been less favourable comments from people like Ian Ackley, who's a one-time youth player. He said the report hasn't gone far enough with its recommendations, and warned that it's incredibly naive to think that some level of abuse isn't still happening today.